We are in Game 2 of the semi-finals in the BSG StarCraft 2 Cup. Wonderous here spawning in the 2 o'clock position on Lost Temple as the orange Protoss, and in the 6 o'clock position we have Flaminflier as the purple Protoss player here. Flamin won the last game, did a very interesting build actually. He went Forge, 1 gateway Forge Cannon to defend against 4 gate, and then into Colossus. Yeah, I know. But yeah. Flaminflier's like, now no 2 cannons is enough to put off a 4 gate. Yeah, probably right. Although, to be honest with you, I reckon he could have pushed in, personally. With the sentries, though. With the sentries is key. Sentries will delay it. Like, if he tries to push in with too much, you can just force field off, build some more stuff, and, yeah. Wondrous, saying now, when he's for cannons, I mean, he did expand fast, Wondrous. He could have gone tech up. He could have got his robo up. He could have gone for Colossus to match, but he didn't. It wasn't that those cannons won the game, it was that he didn't know how to transition out of 4 gate properly. I mean, expanding was correct, but teching up he did not do. He went for Zealot legs, yeah. You need Colossus in this matchup. Honestly, when you take an advantage, just look at that Colossus on the horizon and just start walking towards it. And that's by building the robo, building the rogue's bay, and then macroing up. Without losing, obviously, because the gateways going down here, very normal openings. We'll have to wait for the Comex course to come out till we can really see the tech path. We'd like to see the 3 gate robo play. That's a nice build in this map. Now, Lost Temple, close positions. They both just walk straight past each other. They know they're in these positions. Early pressure here will do well, as opposed to cross position. It's really hard to take 3rd and 4th bases on this map. See, the first is easy. Obviously, you can take here, and you've got a nice choke point right here. But your 3rd usually is this gold, but that is such a vulnerable gold on this when you're in these positions. You need to take over here away from your opponent. The problem with this is, though, if your opponent walks his army over to sort of like here, and his army's quite large, you have to, he can like send a few zealots out to your natural and kill it. Or by natural I completely mean your 3rd base, and kill that. I can just force units to go there and kill everything off. Or you can push into your main if you try and push out with your army. It's a strong position. This tower here is pretty much key to this matchup, to be honest with you. Whoever controls this tower will have an advantage, so just keep an eye on this position here. We do see a scout coming in here. This will get killed off eventually. You don't want to reveal your tech path until that's dead. So if you're going 4 gate, you want to hit it by surprise. He's hiding it over here. In fact, is he going to go 4 gate as well? In fact, if last game he did try and hide this probe, whether it was to try and build a pile on his base or not, but no, Flaminflier, he's baller. He knows that's there. He knows what's going on. Trick with if you actually are worried about getting pylons in your base, guys, trick I do is I'll let the probe go, I'll watch it, and I sort of go, okay, so it's gone this direction, and once my first circlings go, just scout my base. There's no way, obviously I play Zerg, but if you play Protoss or Terran, just walk around your base and scan it before you do anything. Really? Because you don't want to lose to that sort of stuff. It's just so easy to stop. Second gateway going down here. This probe's still up. This probe needs to be killed off. You don't want to build your rover before that happens. Up here we do see the second gate. Is there Chrono Boost saved up at all? There is Chrono Boost saved up, so I was expecting. This is looking more and more like a 4 gate with the double gas so early. That probe is killed off, but Chrono Boost on this Silence core is the key to 4 gate. That's what you should look for. That's kind of what I'm waiting for, but he's not doing it. So, yeah. This probe here really being obnoxious. Supply cap as well. That's horrible work there from Flaminflier. In fact, that's going to put him so far behind. This probe here. In fact, he says, "What the fuck?" Yeah. By the way, sorry for the language. Yeah. Basically, what could have happened is the probe could have just denied it. Like, honestly, you don't watch your buildings, you place it. But if the probe, his enemy probe was in the same spot, then yeah. Zealot coming out now should have been Stalker. Stalker will chase off that probe. That probe comes in and sees your tech in trouble. We see 4 gate. So 4 gate up against what's happening up here. Robotics. So 2, 3, should be 3 gate robo. Maybe 2 gate robo expand. But we'll have to wait and see. Chrono Boost done on the side score. So we just see a 4 gate coming out here. Look at that. That's why you need a Stalker. Because that is spotted. He now knows there is 2 gates going up, and he knows there's 4 gates, so yeah. This is why you always just get a Stalker second, or even first, just to clear off that probe, because seriously, you get scattered, you can get, like, defended. This is what I like seeing now. That's sort of fake, so you force you. In fact, I would like to see him cancel one of these, to be honest with you. But just sort of going, okay, he's seeing 4 gate. My opponent's going to be playing defensive because 4 gate does such early pressure. Whoa, quick Colossus. Hello. That is a very, very quick Colossus. Now, when I said you want to look at that Colossus on the horizon, you really want to start moving towards that and stuff. Quick ticking up to it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, because obviously if he has a million units, especially with a 4-gate scouter, to keep in mind this, he has seen this 4-gate. If he has a lot of units, he can just attack and move through, or even just target down the 1 or 2 Colossus that you have, and your gateway army is not going to be that big to support it. It only has 2 gates right now, so it should be interesting. He does have the Observer though, so he will be able to scout out that his opponent has expanded, and as soon as he scouts that out, he's going to have 2 choices. 1 is to expand, and 2 is to attack. If he doesn't do either of those 2 things, he's dead. In a longer game, sorry. Well, obviously it'll be a longer game, he's not attacking, but still. So this Observer is going to come through here. Just going to keep an eye on its sight as we go through. Nothing really else interesting going on. He's going to scout forward, and there we go. Bang. Sees the army, and he will also see this expansion just finishing now, realizing, oh, okay, that's not good. So this army's big as well. That's a nice little macro there. And this army here, if it was to attack, I wouldn't be placing bets on either player. In fact, I'd give it to the defender with his ability to warp units in. By the way, this pylon is back here hidden. That can come into play later in the game, like when you're trying to backstab your opponent. Keep in mind, it is just out of range of this tower here. By the way, holding the tower. Dare I say, remember how I said the person holding this is the person that has the advantage? So Flaminflier holding that now. Yeah. So just sitting over the top here. What's happening tech-wise from here? Not much, really. Just waiting for the income to happen from this. Just checking unit counts. Drone counts real quickly now. We have 37 to 30, or 38 to 32. So Flaminflier starting to take an advantage. Here comes the push now. 1 Colossus push. This could be quite interesting. He's pushing out now. Whoa, if he targets Colossus down, this could be huge. Wow, he gets the Colossus so early. If he force fields now, oh wow, he's getting so much damage in now. But lets him run away. Not quite have enough energy on those sentries to do that much more damage. There is a probe coming out here. Build a pylon right there. Is that scouted at all? That's quite interesting. You can actually see like that. Whether you could sort of, yeah, I don't know. There he goes. So he has seen that, obviously. I'd target the probe personally, but that's me. The probe doesn't even get killed off. But hey, now that is a huge, huge blow for Wonderous. So he did attack, but he caught out of position, and he lost his Colossus. So right now, his opponent A knows his Colossus, so he knows his tech path, he knows what he's doing. So you can kind of go, okay, he's gone quick Colossus, that's probably going to be 2-gate Robo. This is kind of stuff you learn. Wonderous, realizing he's so far behind now. Obviously, he has got the robotics facility up now. Immortals do well against Robos, Colossus, by the way. So seriously, yep, that's coming out. It's kind of boosting out the Immortal. That will do so well. His army is so big right now. That's just crazy. Look, compare sizes, and Colossus are great. Adding Colossus to your gateway army is big, but if you had 10 Colossus and you're fighting against 20 Zealots, the Zealots would probably win. Like, really? Maybe not 10, but you get the point. Like, you need units to support the Colossus. He is expanding now. He is so far behind. 48 to 35 drones. Income is horrible. In fact, if he attacks when this just gets bet done, he's going to be such a... In fact, he's only going to wait for that. Brilliant work there. Kill a free probe right there. Why not just kill 3 units? It's my motto. If I see something I can kill for absolutely no loss at all, I always do it. You guys should too. Moving forward, realizing his opponent has attacked, force fields will come into play here. Force fielding half his army away, Colossus can do damage from off on the cliff there. In fact, I dare say Flamin may have overextended himself here quite a bit. This Colossus is in a great position. Immortal comes forward, Immortal will change his fight quite a bit, being able to kill Stalkers, but no, he pulls back. It's a smart move there. You know you're ahead. Obviously, you cannot handle that. Oh, pushing forward, he's going to target the Colossus. This is what I mean by Colossus micro. You can either go for the Colossus and make it run away and get shot by everything else. See, look at the outcome of that fight by 1 Colossus. But still, you keep macroing. He's so far ahead as far as economy goes. His base is only just up. He has his Flaminflier, sorry, has only 52 drones to 34. So all he's got to do now is tech up. He can go double Robo Colossus. He's getting his own Colossus now. He can't get Thermal Lance. He's doing very well keeping his money down as well. But once Colossus start coming out, because his income's so much better, he's going to be able to double Robo Colossus out so much faster. In fact, actually, you know what? Wonderous is doing it as well. So his gateway army is going to be quite small. He's still only got 2 gates. So, but the problem is, once Colossus start coming out, right, from Flaminflier, he's going to be able to kill his opponent's gateway army so much quicker. Alright? Which means then it's going to be gateway and maybe a few Colossus against just Colossus, and that's going to be just devastating for him. 2 Colossus out now. In fact, does he have a double Robo? It does have double Robo, sorry. I am completely blind. So, Flamin is such a massive lead right now. 60 drones to 39. Getting ready to take a third. That is brilliant. I was about to say take a third. He come... what? Okay. This is an error. You should never, ever, 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 ever do this. You're going to lose your Colossus. Absolutely no gain at all. That one at the back there is pretty much dead. That is huge. That is pretty much game. I'd probably GG if that was me. I don't know if that was intentional. Let's check his rally points real quickly. His rally point is here, so that was, he's just trying to poke, but never, ever, ever move out with just Colossus, because you don't know what they can do. They can just attack back, really. Always move your army as a ball, because it is so much stronger as a ball. Now he's behind in Colossus. We have 3 here versus 2. His gateway army is smaller. Sentries are in there. I can see 2 sentries up against 2. Yeah, this is going to be pretty much game here, unless something happens. It's a mistake. I want to point out right now, Wonderous is not actually even attacking with half of his units, making huge, huge errors here. This Immortal here taking so much damage from this Colossus. Colossus can see up the cliff though, they will get picked off quite quickly, and this will be game right here. Wonderous, like, I kind of liked what he did, he did do it very well. Early Colossus is good, but you need to do damage with it. You didn't see the expansion. Expanded way too late. Fell way far behind. That Colossus is pretty much dead. In fact, doesn't even attack twice. Kill off all these drones. So drone count open. Wonderous does lose that. So Flaminflier does progress onto the finals yet again. So Wonderous, I mean, he's a good player, obviously, making it this point. But Flaminflier just seems that much better. His PvP is actually really solid. I've seen so many of his games. But yeah, hopefully we can jump into the other semis now. So stay tuned.